Hi, my name's Krit Robinson. I'm the scenic designer for Hilma. I design sets in New York City, here, all around, and I'm also a professor at SUNY Purchase in the Theater Design and Technology program. I'm really excited to show you guys around the set today. We're in process, which is always my favorite place to be because it means when we're bringing all of the elements together, moving towards the final moment when we open the show and hand it off to the actors. So you're getting to see a moment in time when things are really cooking on stage. Okay, so right now we're in front of the primary Act 1 element. And what's interesting about the musical is it takes place in triptych, which means that we have essentially 3 very clear acts. Each one has its own sort of inherent logic and spatial and design and storytelling dramaturgy. So in Act 1, we're primarily acting in front of this large scale drawing. We worked with a really amazing shop called Hilma Scenic Arts. So this is a literal drawing on brown paper. And so in the first act, we're sort of happening in this very presentational space. It has the most historic information. A lot of the imagery that you're seeing in the drawing is both referencing her own drawings, but also a photograph of where her and this group de femme would conduct their sort of work and prayer and seance space. And so these different images, they had a large palm frond, the bird, all of that you can see in that historic imagery. And over the course of Act 1, the wall itself has a layer of transformation. These doors open, sort of revealing into the next space beyond. Sometimes that's a space for the spirit realm. Sometimes that's a space where the work of her creation of these large-scale paintings is happening. But I like it because it creates this sort of sense of mystery. By the end of Act 1, ultimately, when we journey into Act 2, this piece would fly out and we sort of start continuing to build our way upstage. So let's go around this way and see the rest of the layers. So as we're looking up, we're getting to see the Act 2 portals. Act 2 is essentially like a seance or sort of spiritual journey dimensionalized, and it's also dimensionalization of her painting. So we're really looking to create like a way to make this 3-dimensional experience through sort of her work. The performers are going to be spread across all of these platforms. There's a lot of language about how in this journey you're moving from a sort of like level 1 realm to a level 2 realm to a level 3 realm. And so it felt really important to create a sense of height and ascendance. And if we come up this way, our very top area where the sort of like revelation would happen, we've decided to put the band. So you'll see here, we have this amazing, I think it's like 7-piece orchestra that will be playing the music the whole time. And so it felt exciting that in a new opera to put the orchestra at that sort of place of revelation felt like really in line with the form that we're exploring. And so then the dancers would come all the way up here and end up rocking out with the band. You can see we have in progress this large gold curtain. We felt like this space would be really exciting if it was this sort of very warm, reflective place. And so this gold curtain is actually going to completely surround and immerse the band. And it's not currently in, but there's also another sort of gold string curtain here that creates this very thin veil between the space downstage and what's upstage here. Thank you so much for taking this tour of the set for Hilma with me. The show opens June 7th. We have previews for a couple of days beforehand. I hope you come back and really get a chance to see it in its full glory. I think it's going to be an amazing piece. Thank you so much.